Hello, hello. Welcome to Hockmed Gaming. I am Hockmed. We are back with some more Vane. Um, see, where'd we leave off? It's been a day since I played, and I got like 3 different saves. One with a friend, one solo, one for YouTube. Just talked with another content creator, possibly have one up with them. Doing something even a little different. Just enjoying Vane altogether. Alright, so we are at 5:09 p.m., so I think first and foremost, let's, I don't know another way to do this. Remove all of the pin stuff there. Looks like we already got rid of our stuff. It's 5 p.m. Let's go check our veggies and fruits. Not the greatest. Let's, what do we need? I think we can make this now, right? Because I can only sleep 12 hours max, and that puts us at 5 a.m., which ain't terrible. But let's pin that up there, and, let's see about getting this made. So we need 5 reinforced wooden planks. Alright, so there's those 5. Part of the day was going to be organizing this. I remember that. I'll just take all the screws. What do we got over here? This is just a bunch of other random junk. Tools over here. Okay, I need a stapler. Basic stapler. Basic staples. And what, pliers? That was the other thing? Heavy pliers or just pliers? Heavy pliers. Alright, so those will work for that. And no stapler in here. Did I empty out the truck? I sure did. Alright, so that's good. So we'll just have to... just have to check. Do I have power drill? Did I put anything else in here? That's all the soil, nothing. Nothing. That's just materials. This is just all scrap. Do I really not have any stapler yet? Seeds. Might as well pull those seeds out and throw them in there. Oh, no, I don't have a stapler here. Basement, maybe? I think there was a toolbox down there, right? I don't remember everything I've went through yet. Definitely not. That's all the weird feed. Ammo, weapons, more weapons. Nothing. Okay, I need to find a stapler. It's 5. Let's head over to the neighbor's house, because there was a car over there I don't need for any reason, but I want. I mean, I guess to get around quicker. I mean, that counts, right? Are you dead or alive? You are dead. Need to keep an eye out for, like, wolves, because they just show up out of nowhere. Gross. I'm sure this car is not got the key in it. And I don't think I have a very good lockpick or hot wiring chance. Never mind. At least we got a basement. Is there no lights down here? Both these are on, right? No, they're both on. Come on, baby. It's all stuff I know I can be taken, but I'm just trying to do a quick search here. I'm not going to have a stapler over here, am I? Marshmallow. Let's go. Khaki pants. I'll take some khaki pants. If this whole survival thing don't work out, I can always work at State Farm. Come on, baby. Varsity. I don't think I've seen a varsity jacket yet. And I don't know if I will find stuff like in these cabinets, like tools wise. Maybe. Nonetheless, I'll be looking for photo frames because I'm still trying to find our dogs. Don't know if they're in the game, but I did submit 2 pictures, one for each of our old dog that passed, and the other one, Jasper and Seeger. Already searched those. Okay. Upstairs it is. She might have seen me. Definitely take the shotgun ammo while I'm, finding it. Trucker hat. Heck yeah. I'm gonna wear that now. Come on, baby. Not feeling confident in finding a stapler in the house. Not feeling confident. And if we take an extra cell phone, because you never know when it rains or I fall in water or stand by the sprinkler too long. It all can cause my phone to go bad. Put that down for now. Take the battery and take some money, sure. I'll take some of that. I don't feel like I see a ton of that. Off the shoulder top, I could look pretty dashing in that. And I should be unpacking those. Come on, baby. I'm not feeling confident. Not gonna find us a stapler in the house. Not looking like... Oh. Not it, but we are going to collect all the photos we find and put them up. So anybody else that might have submitted their dogs that haven't found them yet, they might be have like a little lost and found photo thing. And they'd know for sure they're at least in the game. Alright, I'm going to say no luck. Grab that. Forgot that there could be some photo frames that are chilling in the house already kind of put up. Haven't seen a horde yet. I think on my solo save, I think one was starting because I heard like a weird scream, and I think that's what starts it. But I ended up just bailing. I got in the vehicle and left because I didn't know what it was. Like a Countach or something, possibly. And I'm like, Lamborghini's always been like one of my dream cars. The Countach is not one of them that got me there. It was the Diablos. I'm not a huge fan of the Countach. What the hell did I just hit? Oh, typical sports car, right? It's just too low to go in anything normal. Well, I mean, didn't get a stapler, but we got a nice little car. I'm assuming it's fast. I'll have to open her up at some point, and I'll probably die doing it, but you know, it is what it is and stuff happens. And while I'm thinking of it, did I did, okay. I couldn't remember if I marked the map. Okay, well, looks like we're off to bed. That'll get us up about 6:30, so that's not terrible. And we need to go on the hunt for a stapler for sure. Let's wash ourselves a little bit. I need to bring like the washer and dryer up here, I think. Like second floor up there. Put all those in there. What else do I have on me? Gotta have some stuff that's... Oh, that's right, some ammo. I put all that in the basement too. Definitely got to get organized, without a doubt. No room. No room. Yep, there we go. What else did I have? Anything? Some rotten food. I can unload that stuff when I go out to hop in the vehicle to leave in the morning after I eat and drink and all that stuff. All right. Oh, it's April 27th, 6:30 a.m. That is my birthday. Let's go. Okay, we're not gonna die from not eating yet, so let's eat some fried wolf meat. I think that's good enough, and then I'll drink. I guess there's already mods out. I know there's not mod support per se, but just seen Vane's, the devs post talking about there already being mods, so that's pretty cool. I haven't looked into them yet. I'm definitely gonna want to do that. How dry are you guys? 31. As long as I don't have to be gone all day, I think we'll be able to get back. None of those. Do I have a scrap? I do. Let's go there. I think we had batteries here. I think we had batteries in the house. Lithium batteries out here. Seeds. That was the other thing. All right. I think we're good to. How much gas is in this guy? 47. And how? Oh, that's the trunk. Let's go to the hood. Fairly good. I think that's good enough to drive. Let's take out this girl. She's brand new. All right, where do we want to head? We're here. What is this? Department of Transportation. Oh, that's the island. That's the fish shack. Let's hang a left. Where's it? I don't know if those are all. No, let's find a house with a garage. There's a shed. I think that counts. Oh, they're coming after me. Lock ourselves in here. Did I already check these? No, I haven't. Okay. Nails, yeah. Might as well take some of the stuff we find in here, right? Material-wise. Take charcoal. Definitely take screws. I don't really need cloth scrap at the moment. Pliers, hammer, hacksaw, wrench. Nothing that I need. What is that? Oh, garden table. Okay. I don't think we even bother going in the house. Okay, good. Not gonna lie, I thought this would be a little bit faster. Yeah, I guess we're gonna hang out right here. We're gonna head kind of into the town here. It might have a good high end. There was a garage, but now I'm kind of on this whole how fast can I go thing. Oh, my guy's very panicked. Okay, there's 130. I think that's good. So we know we got at least 130 out of it. Where am I? Screw it. I'm down here. Let's take a left. That's the prison. We're gonna have to go in there sometime. I'd like them to fix the respawn first, but what is this place? KHW Trust. Is that a bank, I'm guessing? Maybe? Excuse me? I'm gonna guess there's nothing this way but a roadblock? Okay. So once more map unlocks, that'll get us to, what's that saying? Moors? Yeah, the respawn thing that I know, I guess I don't know if they're working on it, but I know people have brought up, and I thought I read they were obviously going to do something about was, yeah, the whole respawning, like, system. Because you can't even clear, like, that building. Like, if I go to that prison and clear, like, part of it and move through, it'll all be back by the time I try to come through. Like, they'll just randomly spawn. No immediate, so let's turn around here. So I can be ready in case I hear another scream or a horde or something. I want to be able to get out of here. Oh, actually a car in here. Yeah, I'll take that. That's all stuff that I don't really... It's one of those bad things, right? Because I don't really need it at this second, but I will at some point. All I need is freaking a stapler. How far away are we from... Assuming... I'm pretty sure the hardware store is still here. The demo was here. We're not too far. We might just make a little beeline to the hardware store. Get back before our crops rot. Let's do that. All right, I need to take a second left, then another left. Follow that all the way down. Yeah, I definitely want to go through and see what kind of mods they're coming out with. More items. I mean, there's just so many possibilities. I mean, if you've played Project Zomboid, you know like kind of stuff you can have, and there is. And I don't know what else to compare it to. Ultimately, like, I mean, yeah, sure, it's, you know, your typical zombie survival, DayZ, anything like that, but with a lot of the systems that are in place, left, and then another left at the end of this big road. You know, but the systems in here and profession, stuff like that, it definitely is more 3D Project Zomboid, which I am okay with, without a doubt. Graveyard. You know that I don't know is what kind of, like, are there, like, little hidden Easter eggs and stuff? Like, little, like, hidden locations on the map? And I should be, like, driving up into these places just to kind of get a marker on the map of what they are, if they do mark it. Some do, some don't. Waste transfer station. Well, you know, it's just taking out the fence a little bit. I don't know if they're going to expand on the building system, like where you can actually build like a house, so to speak. What is it? Power line service shed 25E. So now it's pretty much all just fortification. That I've seen anyway. I mean, it could be in the game and you just got to learn it. I honestly don't know. Alright, so there's the high school, so I kind of know where I am. I played a decent amount in the demo. Okay, so there's a substation. I mean, I don't know all the roads, and I'm sure I missed a few buildings in the... Okay, so that's a substation. That is, I think, a fire station. That's the high school. Take a look around, make sure nothing's running up on me. There's another composter. There better be a stapler here. It's a hardware shop. Heavy staples. That's staple gun right there. All right, let's go. Might as well take some of this other stuff. We're definitely going to have to come back here and we'll really... like, ton of seeds. Soil bags. Yeah, it'd be nice to just have more, but I don't know if I don't know how many soil bags I need. Like, for one person, right? Like, if... like, we could pull off what I really want to pull off, like a community kind of thing, or even two separate communities, and kind of have like events between the two. I think that'd be fun. Industrial welder. May have one of those. I don't know. Like I said, this right here, I definitely want to take this back. Because this holds like, what, 360 pounds? And I think it'd be cool for car parts. So let's throw this on top of the old Lambo here. It's like it was meant to be. I mean, the shelves are nice. These are cool. Definitely would be cool to be able to do that. Have a community, you know, have some sort of currency. I know there is money in the game, but I don't know what kind of... I don't know. You could use the money, but the money ain't like it's good for anything that I've found yet anyway. Besides like pop machines and stuff like that. So you definitely want to have something that was more worthwhile. Or I guess, I mean, if you're producing goods and products and stuff like that, then maybe money is the way to go. You know, these are wood. I'll just destroy them while I'm here. But yeah, these would be nice. You'd be able to make a little shop or something inside your community. Another planter box. I'm going to attempt to take this. I'm going to have to remember not to back into the garage. Grills aren't working yet, but they will be. That'd be cool. Did I not? I did. You start shirt on. All right. I think that's good. Let's pull out of here, second right, and take that down quite a bit to a farm. Okay. Sometimes like you put them on top of the car, but they don't actually like stick to the vehicle. You start driving, it starts shaking a little bit, then they break. But I think there's a gas station right here, but it's only... oh, that was my turn. But it's only diesel, if I remember right. Maybe it's over here. Somewhere in here there's a gas station, but there's only diesel pumps. The one in Redford has gas in it. Yeah, the car's, I mean, obviously it gets up and goes. I don't know, like, I feel like I've hit 100 in the pickup, but I don't remember. I don't know how fast ultimately it goes. I feel like this should have a little more acceleration. I'm happy it doesn't, but... Taking this till I see a barn. Probably dangerous. And I'll be turning in either before or after the barn. Looks like there's a driveway for either. Okay, there's a... Oh, God. There's a barn there. Not the right one. Apparently, I don't know. There's actually, I don't see a barn there, is there? There's just silos, as far as I can tell. So, not quite a barn. This here, though, is a barn, and this probably makes sense. This is right. Yep. And guessing this is the road. Some cattle. I'm curious if you can do anything with the cattle. Okay. Does this not go through? It does. And maybe you can. Like, there was cattle feed and stuff like that. Whoa. A little slippery there. Mechanics is definitely something you're gonna have to work on sooner than later too. I'll slow down just a hair. I don't want to spin out into the water. Destroy my car, my cell phone, everything I have on me. Nope, not there. There it is. Gotta look for the fortified fence. Was that worth it? Was that worth it? You just ran all the way here to do nothing. Right, we gotta hurry up because there for now. Oh, I got a bunny in there. If I can move this and lock it, then I'll have. Now that's some hunting right there. That's how you hunt. All right. Now we'll deal with that in a minute. Let's grab our 5 reinforced wood planks, and we should be able to... Oh, plastic scrap. We need the plastic scrap. Scrap over here. I'll just take 100 stack of it. Now we should be good. Yes. Build. Circle does go... Yeah, okay. I think I've checked that like 3 times now. See, will that work there? Let's add a connection. Let's see if it'll let me add it in the house, like the sink or something. Dishwasher. That should work, right? Okay. Oh. Did they already destroy? Really? They drain that quick? Okay, so... Check. Plans dead. Remove it and try again. Once grown... Destroy. There it is. I didn't see the other destroy down there. I was like, how do I remove it? I wish you could remove or move these planters here, these big ones like this. Anything else in there? So I don't know if I put dirt inside of there with the stuff. I don't know. I definitely need to learn. All right, what do I have on me? Those are large, so let's do some tomatoes. Um, guessing I have to do, let's see. Okay, so 2 large in the middle or 3 mediums. You can't put nothing there, so those probably have to be just small, which is... I got 1 carrot on me. Sweet potatoes are large. Let's go grab some seeds. Let's put them all in there and see what we want to plant. Should base it off of... Whoa, 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 whoa. Just similar. So what's it going to be? 1, 2, 4, 8? I want something that has 8. I'm just going to make the same thing. I don't want a bunch of random different foods, I don't think. I need small... Cucumbers or meat. Charcoal? Why do I want charcoal in there? Onions. What are... I think we're pretty much at onions and or some carrots. Let's just do onion, I guess. I got these too. I forgot about those. Oh, really? The tomatoes take up all of this? That is insane. Absolutely insane. Man. Soil, 1, 2, 3, 4. Seeds. Let's grab a corn. Because we only have 1, right? Or do we not have any? Oh, yeah, we have 1 right there. Okay. It's already on us. Those are large. Let's grab carrots. Let's kind of bulk up some of the lower seed count we have. Add soil, yes. Plant seeds. Oh, we can do 4 in there? Okay. Well, we'll do corn there. So switch to that and type in seeds. So I don't have to... Oh, that's kind of nice. I start typing dirt and it still brought up the soil. So let's go. Okay, now let's plant. Uh, okay. It's not even hitting those. Or does it go up that slow? I must go up that slow because too much just at 47, 47. Was that what that was at? I don't remember. Okay, so these big ones just might not be that good. At least for large crop. I mean, that's insane that these two large tomato plants take up all that. I thought I'd be able to plant along there still. 48. Okay, they're getting watered. 48, 53, 53. So everything should be getting watered. And we can just leave that on because I don't think you can overwater. All right, so we got those going, and those are going to remain being just watered all time. Once water goes out, then we'll probably have to obviously be a little more cautious. Because we're going to have to haul water and collect water in the rain and all that stuff. So, okay, let's see. Let's get back to. I don't think I have any wood planks. Okay, I might have to move that car over. This is propane, which is right here. Even though I might be moving those, I don't know. I need to remove the key binding for rolling your mouse wheel to zoom in and out. I probably can't move this because there's items in it. Dang it. Trying to think here. Probably. That looks good enough. We can always. I'm still gonna try to keep probably place the tires. You know, I'll move them like in a nicer spot or something. Forgot we had some. Oh, we actually got meat too. Let's go. Can I destroy that? No. Okay, this can go outside. I wanted a second one, so when I seal that one, I still have a place to put stuff. Stick that there. So that has water. Is it? 207. That's not hitting all the way over there, is it? I don't think so. Oh, you know what? We have. What do I need? Plastic scrap and screws. That's planks. Eventually go over it. Oh, no. All right, so let's. Okay, so fridges are going to go across here once we go get some more. We'll probably end up breaking this dining room table just down in the rug. In fact, let's just do that. Candles, I think I'll keep. I don't know if they will burn out as I use them or if I can just light them and they're good to go. I mean, that's a nice little centerpiece. That could look cute somewhere, like right there. A little decorating here never hurt. Whoa. That was weird. Okay, we'll let that disappear. Put fridges there. Maybe we'll, Oh, I needed a screwdriver. I guess why I'm here, though. Let's just put similar stuff in while I'm there. Screwdriver. We're gonna put a couple plastic things up there. Or Now we have a screwdriver right there. I guess the question is, though, if I, like, boil this water, because I'm assuming it's not good, right? What was this? This wasn't a muck tub, was it? No, it was a basin, right? Dirtiness is pure. Oh, I bet that's left over from when I watered, isn't it? Okay, does the dirtiness go away after time? Well, let's find out. Alright, so I think maybe we'll stick, like... Let's put down, like, 2 of them. Upstairs. We're definitely gonna have some downstairs, I think. So, I'm trying to think here. Eventually, we're going to lose power, right? We're not going to have heat, so we're going to have our kerosene heaters that we could make, or fireplace like we already have. Does this warm? And this rug is going to... Someone's going to trip over that. That's a hazard. Does this warm the whole house, or just a radius? Because the water can freeze, I'm assuming, because of the fact that you can make an insulated rain collector and it keeps fluid contents from freezing. So if this heats up the whole house, then we don't have to worry about it. If it heats up the basement, we don't have to worry about it. If nothing heats up the basement, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll just keep these here. I don't think I can rename them. Pour into from item, metal basin, select max. Now examine, it should have. Okay. Because what I'm thinking is we'll do 1 dirty and 1 clean. So we have clean water up here for cooking or whatever we need and have to run to the basement all the time. And then we can have a bunch of clean downstairs if it does in fact last. If not, we may have to just, save some bottles and stuff and bottle up and put it in the fridge. Maybe that'll help make it last. And I do need to confirm that when it rains, that those flow up with water. That was the water I put in there when I watered these plants originally. All right, 89, 91. Okay, so 91. I just want to confirm everything is getting watered. Yep. And we're going to leave that on. Just let that run 100% for now. So I don't want to place any more plastic things down in the house until we know. I'm assuming the game don't get cold enough where gasoline will freeze. I could... Oh, that was my inventory. Oh, okay. I was like, are you kidding me? I had a freaking stapler. Let's move this. This is actually going to go in the house because this was going to be for like weapon storage. I know I can make a crate that holds 300 and... Why can't I place that down? Oh, it's exerted. And this only holds, what, 75? I just, a little bit of looks. Does it matter? No. But I want it to look kind of cool. Cloth scrap? Where'd that come from? Something I must have left in there? Okay, so let's make a couple... I did try on my little solo save I was playing to... I built these, and then I moved them on top of, like, my truck, went to the gas station, but I couldn't fill them from the gas station, so that kind of sucked. So we're just going to put 4 down here, and put gas, lean in one of them. Kerosene, maybe diesel, whatever else we might need. Okay, maybe we'll just... I hate that. I hate that it does that along the edge of the house. When you're building, how it kind of like sinks into the ground. I don't know if there's something I can do about that or if it is just part of it. All right. New plan. Put them away from the wall a little bit. That's fine. Just put them over here. And no, we can't rename them. That's fine though. Okay. We are getting organized here. Nothing in there. Let's move this. I don't want to destroy it because I think it'd be cool to put fishing stuff in there. Let's take all of that. Now I can move this. Stow that over there. Take all, move this. It's 300 pounds there. Let's can't take them all. Just fill me up. However I have it sorted, fill me up from the top to the bottom. All right, let's... I think no matter what we do, we'll never have enough room for everything we want to do. All right, that should be better. All right, so I want to build some more of them shelves. What do I need here? Storage. Remove all, pin that one. Nails and planks. Planks are here. Nails are here. Storage. Boom. This is... And if you have like OCD or something, these are crooked, I apologize. I am doing my best. If I line it up like that. Oh, it's got to come way out, probably because of the curtains. All right, so let's have 3 there. Let's storage. Let's just do a large, large, large. We'll just do the same pattern and do all the smaller ones right down the middle. Again, I'm doing a decent amount of building and not looking to see what books I have. Okay. So I think that's a good start for storage, right? Debating. I don't think I need this. I was gonna do it so I could like do 2 things at once. I don't have time for that. Like trying to fill up materials and putting it in there. No, we'll just do that. That'll leave us room for another bench there, which we should look at like everything, like a repair bench. 15 reinforced, so that means we need 14 more metal brackets. Whoops. What do we need? More iron scrap. We'll let that start making while we're moving stuff around. Iron scrap, 15, I need 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, I know it says how many I'm making, but I count it just in case it makes one or two while I'm still clicking. Because that is my luck. I guess extra really ain't a big deal. And then screws. Oh, then I gotta turn them into 15 planks. All right, not a big deal. Question is, what is this? That's just that can be recycled. That's nothing. These are gonna go eventually to, what's in here? We'll take those, destroy that. They don't hold enough weight, I don't think, to really be worth saving. Maybe some for some random things because they do kind of look cool. What is that? Oh, that's part of the fence coming through. That's right. That's okay. And then 15 of those. Let them take a little bit longer. What does this hold? 50 pounds. What I wonder is I should be able to put those in like the back of the truck, right? And then I can fill those up. I just can't move them out unless I take everything out of them. But is that worth the risk of possibly them breaking and losing everything inside, or will it leave a bag for me to pick stuff up? I wonder if like running a generator inside will... Oh my god, I just destroyed that. I'm such an idiot. Okay, there's plenty out there, and plus I can make them down the road. And having stuff like this and the rebreathers and all that, it can be used underwater or in low air environments. So either they're... I can't believe something like that they'd put in the game if there's not a reason for it. So there must be stuff under the water, or maybe caves or mines or something like that that you can use those in. All right, I say let's... Car battery. I'm just gonna walk around. I think maybe we move these shelves over here. We can put the repair bench right here. Worst case, we have to move this and tighten it up a little bit. Put the toolboxes here. Car parts there, maybe tires over there. And this might be more of, like, because chances are this won't stay parked here. We'll probably park it outside once we, increase our fence area. And then this will be the side I'll work on. No, because I guess I'm not going to want to strip down cars in here because I have no real way of getting them out without pushing them 3 inches at a time. So I don't believe you can tow yet. Oh my gosh. Oh, another for station, repair bench, build. It's about the best way I can tell to get stuff kind of square is kind of push it through the wall, and when it appears at the same time, you're pretty close. All right, so like this, stapler and hard leather strips. Basic hard plastic. Okay, so it just depends on the material, and you can repair stuff up. I don't know if like ultimate, like total durability goes down the more you repair it, so we'll figure that out. This toolbox is fairly short, right? Let's see, how close can I put this to the window? Where's the front? Is this the front? I did put a little feature request that it has like arrows so you know fronts and backs of things, because like that, it was backwards when you pick it up. These bot crates here, when you go to move them or something, the front's actually facing to the right, and you don't know it unless you rename it, and then you don't see the name, and you got to spin it around. So it's just make life a little easier. Well, you know what? I can still make this side like a garage, right? Like, because I'm obviously gonna have multiple cars, and like when I want to fix a car up, I can park it here. So let's see. Can I put this a little closer to this bench, like so? Fishing stuff we'll just shove on, oh, this shelf. That'll be perfect. There, now we got 2 tackle boxes there. And we'll just move these to this shelf. And this shelf I don't really want to get rid of. I don't know if I need it or not though. So maybe will it fit in here without blocking the door? No, not really. There we go. Just shove that right there for now. Okay, so now let's do this whole move these. I think that's underground anyway, isn't it? I think this is the front. So let's put the little toolbox here. Close enough. Throw that on the ground. Come on, baby. Guess that's about it there. That's fine. Fine enough. Tires, we'll figure that out. These don't, when you go to move these just rotate left and right, right? Not up and down? Okay. I don't know if I could like lay them on there, you know, like their side and stack them. But we'll figure that part out later. I think they're too tall to fit on that shelf. I need a place for this guy. Where do I want my scrap to go? Maybe just like right here. Just see, that has, I'll just do this like this. Worst case, I can always move it later. Okay. Just throw those in there like that for now. got in here? This is all heavy stuff. So let's... think we can go ahead. Oh, this only holds car batteries? Oh, I thought it would hold all car parts. That's okay. It'll still look cool. What do we got here? We can always stack the parts like that on the shelf. They shouldn't disappear at all. Let's pick these up and just throw them in there for now. You know what? Let's just... Oops. There, we'll just put the soil bags right in there. Sure. I don't know if these will fit down there. No. No, but they'll fit right there. They don't look too terrible. Tell you this though, once this is I mean, this is definitely a hassle, but the longer you wait to do this crap, the harder it gets, the more you have to move. And the sooner you get it, the sooner it is to, you know, you just kind of come back in and boom, you're good to go. Just, you know, right where everything goes, you unload it. And all right, so let's take this, let's put this over there. Yeah, that should be the front. Like so. So I can't even like, I guess that's fairly close to the wall, isn't it? Yeah, that's close enough. And let's just kind of separate that a little bit, leave room for two more winter car tires. Might be able to put this up in that front corner. Not a whole lot. I think it's going to fit here and look nice, so. So the generator there. Those we can move out of the way. This is another toolbox that I don't think we need. Throw that there for now, I think. Yeah, that'll work. Those are fine there for now. They're not in our way. I feel like that, like this looks like the back, except for that lip and the way the hinges are. I know it's right. I don't know why it looks wrong to me. Okay, so let's get all the scrap back into the scrap bin. We're probably gonna have two of these, obviously. At least two of those. Like I'd say, you know, we don't need any more plastic scrap. We're good, but I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna need down the road. So I'm just gonna keep collecting stuff. The only thing that might change is eventually I might have a scrap bin for each type of scrap. That might end up being a thing, you know? I mean, at least here we know anything scrap is in there. It's not like, you know, super hard. You just gotta alphabetical order it or search it and you're good to go. So, but if I end up having more than one anyway, and you never know, this bay here may end up being used for something else. Like, I know there's like smelters and stuff like that. And, you know, we may take this fence out here and we'll work on cars right here. Just have the door to get to the parts and stuff that we might need. So that'll probably work too. All right. Them two are cleaned out. Let's take all that scrap. These are all new, so them are all soil bags, right? Yes, all soil bags. Good there then. Those should be empty because I just moved them. That one I put stuff in already. We'll move this stuff in a minute. Take that stuff though. Should be just fishing. Yep, fishing. Nothing. Generator. Okay. We have a soil bag. So we'll just keep this full. So what are these 10? So we can take 10 more of these. We'll just have them in there. Like I said, we may have to use those in composting. I'm not 100%. I'm going to have to play around with it because I haven't really done it yet. So we got that. That's good. That's good. All right, this is empty. So let's just, what do we have? We have like nails, screws, bolts. Guess we can always add to it. If we have any on us. No, let's get rid of, let's jump off all these tools too. All right, we're going to get rid of all tools that we have on us, even ones that we need for whatever, and we'll have to build little kit for us to take out with us. Like grinder blades and stuff like that probably don't need to go in here. You know, we'll just leave those there for a moment. Because we can go through too, and, you know, if we have 100 freaking things of scissors, we'll get rid of some. Keep some backups, keep some. But we want to get a full set of tools in this bench so they're just there when we go to make something. We ain't got to search. We need a full set like on us or at least in the truck. And then, you know, at least probably 2 or 3 sets in here just in case they go bad. Gonna need those. One of those should... Do I have another one? No. Oh, those are kind of big, aren't they? All right, let's put a jerry can in here. It does take up 40-some pounds, but at least if we run out of fuel, we know we have something to put fuel in and siphon out of vehicles. All right, what else do we have here? All the batteries. Let's... Sure, we'll just go here. Oh my God. IERS? No, my God. Why am I having a hard time with this? Because it's not BATTERYS, right? That's not right. That's... I don't know if that's right or not. Why do it looks stupid to me? Whatever. So we'll put all batteries in here because those don't weigh a whole lot. Even the regular batteries. The extra cell phones, flashlights will go inside. Heavy duty one can go in there. This I was gonna place. Oh, that's not quite the same tool I picked up. Keep that, keep that. What is this? Oh, they only go in stacks of 500. Gotcha. Fishing bait can go there. Probably, what's the chances I can place these on top of those? I agree. Not good. I don't know where to put these. Let's see. Random for sorting. So if we're in a, if we come back and we're in a hurry, those still in there for now. We can just dump everything in here and, you know, like take care of it later. All right. So this is empty. That's empty. So let's go. Oh, get the soil bags out of there. How about any nails? We'll take nails. Take screws. Take heavy bolts. Yeah, I think we'll be able to fit a lot of those in there. Soil bags there. It's a battery. Okay, so yeah, it's about the best thing I can think of is just kind of. Those are heavy. All right, let's take vehicle parts. I think we'll just put the light bulbs in with vehicle parts because you can use those for like the headlights and stuff to replace them. Let's go with ready to use car parts. Oops. And then car parts to be repaired. So that way, like all these are good, but if we like pull off bad parts and don't really want to spend the time to repair them right then and there, even though depending on what the weight of some of the stuff is, we might have to move to bigger crates, but we'll worry about that later, I guess. Raw limestone. Let's go with raw mats for now. And anything with raw in it, we will try to fit into there. And then as we need it, we can separate them. That's 189 pounds, so we get a lot more of this. It's going to turn into it, but I know there's a lot more raw air quote stuff. We can make a thing for wood logs, but actually, let's take the wood logs in the house. I think we have a fire log rack here. Yes. All right, let's just put the wood logs in here for now. Let's... Nope. I do that all the time. That only holds 25 pounds. There, solve that problem for now. Got a lot of trees in the world we can cut down, so I don't think the wood stuff's going to be a problem. All right. Man. Right, let's look here, just kind of... The workspace to understand schematics better. Schematics require half the stat requirements when decoded with this workbench. Reinforced metal brackets, reinforced wooden planks. What are reinforced metal brackets? Reinforced metal brackets. Metal brackets, concrete paste, power driver. Okay. So that's, I mean, we're kind of there. We could probably maybe do it. We'll worry about it later. I'm just making sure that we don't. Yeah, there's the wood log storage. I wish it'd say how much it holds so you knew, but so that's a makeshift. This is, we're a while to that, so no point in waiting. Ore crusher converts ore into powder much more efficiently. Campfire. So definitely, I guess I need to build this at some point. Those also take reinforced metal brackets, and then we're almost to that. Components, iron, screws. So yeah, we definitely got to get the forge going. Oh, we can do a battery charger now? Two car batteries. Okay, all right. Definitely want to make sure we're getting car batteries. We're going to need them for batteries, for when we're making our own power. High grade iron. Yeah, we got a ways to get to that, but we definitely need to. Lights. We're actually really close to being able to make our own lights. How about the heater? Nah, not really. Not really. The well. Close to the well. The well will be nice. And kind of close to that. Okay. Defense. So far, all we know is crude. And like I said, we may learn more stuff. Construction. Cost of crafting reinforced wood reduce. So this is what would I just say I'm 53? 53. So I'm only going to get 2 more talent points in this. Which I'm trying to think of. Does this one have one? No, it doesn't. But they have the stat where you gain an extra point when you hit 100. What good does that do? Because when I hit 100, I get a point. Right? So there's one. and it uses a point to get it. So I guess, yeah, it doesn't do really anything for me that I can think of, unless it's just worded wrong or I read it wrong. Do I have another one that has? I don't think I can see them without the thing. So I have 4 total, right? Points that I get. And then that means I'd have 5, but one of them's wasted to get the 5th one, so I'd still only have 4. I'll have to reread that when it comes up next. Um, Skill books give 1 extra stat level. I'm not worried about that. I'll get the stat levels. I think seeing the health would be nice, knowing that. But if I only, let's say, have 2 more points, I feel like I want the limestone fortifications. It'd probably be them two, because I don't really care about the reinforced. But even 10% for limestone, that might not be. I don't really use weapons from tools, but I could. Let's just go with this, because I think I will take this one regardless. Okay, we only have 1 battery, it shows 2. Yep. Yeah, this is when it starts getting kind of the hard part, right? Like, trying to, like, do I really need a whole bin just for sewing needles? No. But sewing needles, thread, what can I mix these together with and put in one box, and how can I label it? Um, I do that every time, you noticed. After I rename it, I go to rename it again because I assume it's on search. And that's 2 pounds for one of them, so we'll put that in a bigger box. So charcoal in there. I just did it again. I already put it in there, right? Yes. We'll have to come up with a wall or a place to put all the photo frames that we find of everybody's pets from the server. Not a big deal now. Like, that's kind of electrical. That's electrical. Um, I don't know. Maybe as we get more materials, we'll figure it out. But I think that should be. Oh, no. Got these. That's empty. That's empty. That's seeds. That's empty. That's fishing. I think we got the garage. Just kind of organize this. Kind of, we'll go through. Maybe we'll put the tools in here, and that holds 175 and that holds 250. Maybe we'll put like the drill bits and extra parts for the tools there. Charcoal. Nails, steel wool, and wooden plank. Okay. All right, I feel pretty good. I feel like that was a decent amount of organization. I mean, it's not a ton. We have more, but we have a place for soil. We have a place for like nail screws and bolts, charcoal, obviously our scrap, our planks. Anything that says raw in front of it for now will go there. We'll probably separate that further, just like the scrap as like this fills up. Then we got another filled one. We'll have one just for cardboard, and like we'll hold 500 pounds of cardboard scrap, which would be a ton of it. And you just kind of stick with that, and that'll be like, yeah, we don't need any more of that just in case. Place for batteries, car parts that are good and car parts that are bad, need repaired. Tools, car batteries. We got some car parts there too, which I'll probably move to the bins. Let's do that real quick. Are those are new or new enough? Nothing there yet. Okay. I should definitely make sure I'm keeping an eye on this stuff before I leave. Light bulbs I don't care about, but, you know, I don't need some of this stuff going bad while I'm out driving around and getting screwed. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think that's decent. I think we're getting organized. So organized. We got crops being watered, so we got that taken care of. Got an extra composter. We got some bins for water in the house for a dirty and a clean. We'll see if that catches it. This is just going to keep watering forever. 35 pounds. You know, those... Let's do this real quick, too. I'm going to assume the seed will show if I go this way. Yes. The seed's out there. We'll move this out there. I mean, I don't really intend on using it for anything, but just in case. Worst case, it looks like it belongs there. Okay. All right. Yep, got here for some fuel and diesel, whatever other stuff we might be able to put in there. Kerosene, because I'm pretty sure that these are kerosene heaters. And we'll just kind of have to keep going. Probably, hopefully put another shelf in right there. I don't think I can destroy the curtains. Oh, I can. There we go. You know, curtains over there. Yeah, that should work. All right, perfect. I think we'll call it there. We got a good amount of organization done. Did just a hair exploring. Not really exploring, just driving all the way to the hardware shop. Got our new car, and yeah. I don't know what we'll do next episode. Once we get on, we'll just kind of see where it takes us. That's the nice thing about survival. Just kind of do what we need to do to survive. So thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. Hope you made it all the way through. If you liked the video, hit that like button for me. If you leave a comment below, anything for the algorithm helps out amazingly. Any tips, tricks, ideas, thoughts, different ways to play, anything like that, let me know. And if you haven't, hit the subscribe button for me. Thank you for all the support so far. You guys are great, and I appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful night, evening, and morning, and hope to see you next video. Bye.